Yo, 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 it's that time of year again for a room tour of the Junkies comic book man cave slash comic book store, as some people have called it. There's Miss Haley. She loves to hang out in here. I think the smells of comics she just loves it. So here she is. She likes to hang out here with me when I'm in here. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to give you, this is what you see as you walk up the staircase and turn left into my man cave. This is the room that you see. This is my door. I've got a couple fake prints here. I bought these off eBay, and the guy told me when he was selling them, they were originals signed by Greg Horn, and then when I got them, they're basically just printouts from the computer. So, yeah, I got my money back on that. He charged me $20 a piece for that for freaking printouts, but figured I got them for free, so I might as well hang them on my door so people know this is my room. Okay, right over here we have, of course, my Damp Rid, a couple Star Wars box sets, special edition, and then we have the trilogy DVD set, another Damp Rid. I have about 4 Damp Rids in my room. Here is my 1976 or 77 Millennium Falcon that I am trying to restore with stickers and finding the missing parts. I had this as a kid, and glad to have that back. And there is my AT-AT from the 70s. Not mine, bought it off eBay. And back there is my 360 hidden behind my awesome TV that I have in here. It's a 40-inch 1080i. It's an older TV, but it works for in here. It works for my video games. And when I'm in here, in my messing with my comics, rebagging and boarding or whatever, I like to watch like Ghost Adventures and Dead Files. I like to watch like ghost type TV shows. I can watch them all day long, but that's what I do. And then down here is my World of Warcraft 3-boxed collector's editions. And then in here are these BCW portfolios. And basically all that's in here are my Hansi. I have 18 total. So I have 9 in each one of these containers. I got 2 of them, so. And then over here are some comic book boxes. I'm starting to run out of room, but there are 8 short boxes here, and as you can see, I have them labeled with the index card sticky things that you stick to boxes, and then this index card slides in and out, so it's easy to, like if you organize, it's easy to switch your books around because you can just take this index card out, write the new info on, and put it right back in. But yeah, there's that. I have 2 short boxes off to the side of the TV there. Those little notebooks down there was my old school way of cataloging my comic book collection, but I have switched to CLZ app, which is amazing. Okay, pan back over here. Of course, Miss Haley is right at my feet. Are some I got this from, let me show you behind the door so you'll understand what I'm talking about. There's a place here, and I'm sure everybody's heard of it. It's called Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida. And every Halloween season, they have a thing called Hallowscream. And me and my wife, we go every single year. I keep the maps, and I put them in the plastic top loaders, and I hang on my wall. But it's basically a map of the whole park and all the different haunted houses. So we go every single year. Around September we go. And then this here we got, I believe in Cancun. We went on a cruise, and I bought that. It's a little demon. I thought it was pretty cool. These here are my markers that I take to Comic Cons. The paint, the Sharpie paint that you use for signatures. But I have a bunch. I have all the different colors. So I take those cons. These mugs right here, my mother-in-law gets me these mugs every year. It's a Marvel mug for Christmas or whatever. This here is a zombie, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Walking Dead. that we got at Howl-O-Scream. And here is Darth Vader's bomber from Star Wars toy. And then up here is my, it's hard to see, but sorry about the glare, guys. It's my Friday the 13th movie poster. These are official movie-size posters that you see in the movie theater. And then over here is Author Saddam Daryl signed print that I got when he came to my Comic-Con. This is a Steranko signed Planet of the Apes print. And as you can see, it's signed to me, to Donald, from Steranko, which is awesome. Then Louis Jewell made this for me. He said that my channel, if it was heavy metal, which is my type of music, I like death metal and heavy metal, that this would be my channel name in death metal, which I thought was pretty damn cool. So it's an A-OK from Louis. I have it hanging on my wall. And then here is my True Believers X-Men #1, which is my ultimate grail book. So I have this hanging up to remind me this is what I'm shooting for in my collection. Back to the bookcase. Down here on this shelf here is my D&D/Diablo dedicated bookshelf. These are all my D&D books from when I was a kid. I was an avid player. It was a lot of fun. Star Wars calendar that I've never taken the sheets off. I like to keep them whole like this. But you take one off every day. It's Star Wars, has trivia on it. Then down here are some action figures, some pens and markers, another mug, a TIE Fighter back there. And then down here is my Star Wars Old Republic Collector's Edition. Sorry guys, it's about to glare. And these are my trades back here. And here is my Unleash, signed by the author, Jennifer, signed to me. She sent it to me all the way from Australia, man, which I thought was awesome because she knows I'm a big fan of this book. And I always shout it out in all my videos, so she sent me that as a gift. A-OK. Here is 9 more short boxes, and like I said, guys, these are all full. These are all full. I'm in the process. I know I've been doing it for a couple years now of rebagging and boarding my whole collection. So there's that. Like I said, I know there was a troll saying that my comic book boxes were empty, that my collection really wasn't this big, but as you guys can see, they're all full. And of course, they're all, this is what Miss Haley likes to do. She likes to drag her little babies in here, and she plays. Huh? Yeah, she's a good girl. She likes to play. And like I said, they're all labeled, so it's really easy, guys. You just, if you wanted to like switch these boxes up or whatever, you just pull these cards out, change it, and then you can just slide it right back in. But these are really cool. I love them. I got them off eBay. I'm sure you can find them at like an Office Depot or something. There is my Darth Vader. I believe it's a 24-inch Darth Vader. I love it. And then there's my vintage Boba Fett slave vehicle. And then behind him is my official Cabin Fever movie poster. I have about 30 movie posters. My original goal was to alternate the posters in and out of the frames, but it was too much of a pain in the ass, so I just got these up there. I got the other ones rolled up in a tube in my closet. But down here is my Negan Bank, some more trades, X-Men, little comics digest that you find in the grocery store. There's some X-Men essentials. There's my Thanos that Sunshine Collects Things A-OK'd me. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. It's displayed on my shelf. And there's all my Walking Dead trade paperbacks. So with my trade paperbacks and my single issues, I have every issue of Walking Dead, which is pretty cool. And then down here is my Wolverine shelf. I have the Banks with mask and without. And then I have Old Man Logan. And I have the Punisher. You can't really see it, but Marvel Legends. And then these here are my Wolverine big books. This is a gift from Journos Comics. Original art piece. That is done by him with the claws in the back. Signed to me. And then here is True Believers cover swipe. Here's my Walking Dead sketch cover done by Ken Hesser, and it's limited. But yeah, it's an original sketch of Lucille. And of course, there's my baby, Hulk 181, always on display. But yeah, I alternate these books. Just depends on my mood. Love this art piece. I was like, I have to display it. And then on the very bottom shelf is some more TIE Fighters. And like I said, over here, just more boxes of comics. Just awesome. Love it. I love this room, man. And then over here, if you guys ever seen this here, these are my drawer boxes. And these are I have drawer boxes, and I have the BCW ones that I made myself, which I have a video up for if you want to know how to make them, and it's about a tenth of the price. If I remember correctly, it was like $400 for 15 of the short boxes, and I made 15 for like under $60, and they work just the same. The boxes slide in and out, and you're able to have the lids on. But like I said, all these boxes are full too. You know, just the haters gonna hate, man. That's all I can say. And they're all labeled. I try to keep, what I've been doing lately is trying to keep all my titles together, like all the X-Men titles together, all the Spider-Man titles together. Trying to get them all organized and having everything together, like all my Batman books together. And basically, Miss Haley, she's the sweetest dog, man. I swear to God, she's gonna be 8 in July. She's a toy schnauzer. If nobody's ever seen her, she's 8. She's gonna be 8 years old, but she's the sweetest thing, man. Anyways, what I've done is I put the drawer boxes together, and then all I did is put a black sheet, folded it up, and put it on top to give it a desk-looking appearance. And you can put, and I mean it's sturdy. But this is where I do all my bagging and boarding. When I film my videos, I set everything up here, and as you can tell, there's the background. And there's my laptop that I do all my work from, all my editing, or I'm in here late at night. See, it's right next to the TV. So I can watch TV, and I can watch videos. So, a lot of fun. And then over here, as you move past this bookcase, is my closet. Now, the closet's a little bit of a mess, so I do apologize. But they're all my PS2 and PS1 games. Yeah, I love that. And then over here is a box that I keep all my supplies in. Tape, my label maker, a case cutter, the index card, just stuff I need for when I'm labeling my books. And then over here is some art. I drew that Magneto. Figured I'd hang it up. And there's from my boy, Joker68. He gave me a signed print of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer, and it's numbered. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. And another Secret Empire thing that I got from the comic book store. And that is a gift from White Nova Comics. A signed Outcast from the actor that plays Kyle. Love it, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Over here are my CGC books. Underneath these two big treasuries. I mean, they're double like the size of Treasury. But I got a Walking Dead 100 and Outcast #1. But these are all my CGC books. These are all magazine books in here. These are just random like Silver Age or Golden Age books that I have stacked here until I can find a box for them. But back there is just a freaking mess. There's action figures. There's my R2-D2 cardboard stand-up. Games. There's my movie posters that are in those tubes up there. Packing supplies. Baseball cards. Football cards, which I used to collect. I have a Freddy Krueger Deluxe Edition glove with the metal claws, Ouija board. I have a little remote control helicopter. And I also collect Living Dead dolls, if you guys didn't know or seen in my videos. But I have about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I got about 21, 22 of them. It was something that actually I think it's 4 deep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4 deep. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 23, 27. I took a break from collecting comics, and I got into these for a while. But yeah, I love them, man. They're gothic, they're horror, dolls and coffins, and they have like little backstories on them. Pretty cool. And then down here is more comics. I need to buy some more short boxes, but I got comics in here. I have my Red Wings poster. Over there are three 18-inch Living Dead dolls. They're limited to, I believe, 666 each. And I have 2 of one and 1 of another. So love those. And there's me and my wife's trophies. There's a soccer trophy. I played soccer when I was a kid. And there's my wife. She played softball. So we kept a trophy each. And she was pretty good. She was the catcher. She was awesome. She did pretty good. Over here are some more TIE Fighters. There's an 18-inch wingspan TIE Fighter. And I got 2 Hiss, G.I. Joe Hiss vehicles with the drivers. And basically all these movies in here are all TV box sets. Game of Thrones, Dexter, just every box set that I love is in there. And I put a lamp in here to give me some light, which is pretty cool. It's like its own separate little room. And this is a flashlight. Like I said, there's all my video, PS2 and PS1 video games, more comics. And then over here, along this back wall. Oh, and here's some World of Warcraft posters and Tampa Bay Comic-Con posters. It's on both sides, on both doors. But I usually leave a door open. Up top, my wife used to collect belt buckles that had different state license plates on them, and this is her little collection. She wanted to have her little say in my room, so I'm like, sure, why not? So yeah, pretty cool. And then down here is a stack of 3 high. I only like to go about 3 high on my books. But here's more comics, man, along this whole back wall. If I step back and show you, you can see all the way through, all the way across, basically. And these top ones, I like. It's been a recent new thing for me. I like the open top look. It reminds me of a comic book store, you know, where I can just come in and thumb through. These are my Punisher books. All my different Punisher titles that I have them all separated and alphabet, you know, by number. So pretty cool. I love them. Like I said, these are all my different Punisher books. All different titles all together. And these are basically all my current books. All the way across here, and those open top over there. These are all the current books that I collect. I know it's a lot, but like my Thanos and what is this? Spirit of Vengeance, little mini series that came out. Hunt for Wolverine. Let's see what we got in here. Weapon X. Kill or Be Killed. But yeah, these are all my series that I collect. I try to keep everything together, like all my DCs together, all my Marvel, all my X-Men books together, all my Star Wars books together that I collect monthly. These are my Amazing Spider-Man's current run. And then Venom. But yeah, that's these books here, guys. And like I said, all the bottom ones, they're all labeled. And then over here I have my blackout curtains, and as you can tell, they do a pretty good job. You know, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So the blackout curtains, and then I have these cool lamps that I got from Target. And then, like I said, over here along this back wall, I'll step back and show you more comics, man. Like I said, I'm closing in on 20,000. I think I have 19,658 comics in my collection. I'm taking a little bit of break from buying on eBay right now just so I can save for Tampa Bay Comic-Con, and then once Tampa Bay Comic-Con's over, it's right back. I'm going to start doing more flea market videos where I go to the flea market and search for books and stuff like that. But like I said, these are all labeled. These little black ones, they're pretty cool. They fold down, so if you put the lid on, they fold over. But these are all my, these 5 here, and then these 2 here. Yeah. So I have 7 boxes of DC books that I collect. And There's my Action Comics, which I actually stopped. I took that off my pull. All-Star Batman, which is done. Here's Batman. But yeah, and I have them all labeled. Flash, which I actually stopped pulling. Detective Comics. Deathstroke. Batwoman, which I don't collect. Batgirl, which I don't collect anymore. Batman Beyond, which I... Yeah. Alright guys, let me pause this and then come back for part 2. Alright? Peace. Alright guys, here's part 2. I was reaching my limit on my video. So this is part 2 of my video. I'll make, like I said, I'll make 2 parts. Okay, but as I just said, these are all my current DC books that I collect. Some of them I stopped pulling because I'm starting to pull more Marvel. But, yeah, these are all my DC monthly. Now for my prints. All of my prints that I've gotten... Well, actually, you know what? Let me show you this back wall over here real quick. This back wall has prints on it, too. Like I said, all my prints I've gotten from Tampa Bay Comic-Con. Some of them I've ordered through the mail. There's a Mike Zeck Punisher. He's coming back to Tampa Bay Comic-Con 2018, so I'm excited about that. There's an exclusive Toys R Us Darth Maul poster, which will probably be a pretty hot item here pretty soon since, you know, Toys R Us is pretty much gone. But all my prints. And then over here, my Batman stamps I got from the post office. A couple of Batman Hot Wheel cars. And then my Marvel Universe carded action figures. I have a bunch more, but I just picked these to hang up. Some Wolverines, Iron Man, and Gladiator, Iron Fist, Falcon, more Iron Man Cap, Daredevil, Hawkeye, Kitty Pryde, Red Skull, Juggernaut, Cyclops, Yellow Jacket, and Ant-Man, Iron Spider-Man, just, you know, a bunch of different action figures I hung up, take up some space on a wall. And then here is my Amazing Spider-Man signed by Stan Lee print that I won from the Doom and him and Alex's contest. And it is signed right there by Stan Lee, and it has the little stamp. But that's hanging on my wall in a nice frame. Alright, back to this side here. These prints here are World War II prints, but they're Star Wars themed, which are pretty damn cool. There's some AT-ATs invading a city, and then we got some stormtroopers hanging a sign. But they're actual photos. There's stormtroopers hanging a flag. Yeah, they're actual photos, but just they added Star Wars to them, which I thought was pretty neat. And then up top are my Brian Pulido limited Lady Death prints. There's one, 22 of 99. There's my Arthur Saddam Batman zombie print. There's an Avengers print. There's a Michael Golden Marvel Universe print. And I believe this one's a Michael Golden too. Let me see. I can't see the signature. Yeah, there it is. To Donald. There's one. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, my prize pieces in my collection for prints are my Bernie Wrightson, which passed. You know, everybody knows he passed. But these are all signed that I got at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. There's a Batman Swamp Thing. Bernie Wrightson. Swamp Thing signed. And they're all signed by him. I have pictures on my Instagram of me doing a goofy thumbs up. My wife took it while he was signing my books and got these prints from him. I was fortunate enough to meet him twice. He came to the Tampa Bay Comic-Con. So these are over 2. I got these 5 prints over 2 trips. More Brian Pulido signed prints, 8 of 50, and like I said, they're all autographed. Here's another one that was a Tampa Bay Comic-Con exclusive, 9 of 200. When he was at the Comic-Con, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, when we went in, I made a beeline straight for his booth because I knew it would be busy. There's 10 of 20. That's why I think I got such low numbers. Big Lady Death fan, man. I've got about 3 short boxes of her comics. There's 8 of 20. And then this one here is just a random artist that was at Tampa Comic Con, and this Cobra print, it's all hand drawn with, you know, inks and markers. Cobra Commander, number 5 of 10. So he said he only made 10 total, and he had he was bringing 5 to Tampa Comic Con and 5 to the next con he was going to, and I got the last one. So yeah, pretty excited to have that. It's a beautiful print, man. Author Saddam, of course. Cover swipe of Hulk 340, 341. Love that. Another Brian Pulido. And then over here is my boy, gifted me, Chris. God, I can't even remember. I'm drawing blank, brain fart. Anyways, my boy sent me that, and then this is when I remember the channel name. I've been up all night, guys. Sorry. This is another print I ordered off eBay. It's all done in pencil, which I thought was pretty cool. Red Sonja. Some more Captain America action figures, and here's my Steranko Captain America, Spirit of America poster. Chris from Old Man Gamer. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, my man. Brain fart, guys. But anyways, this is my Captain America from Steranko, signed to me personally, to Donald. Keep America safe. Beautiful. I love this poster, man. I see it in a lot of people's videos, and it's in a nice frame, and I love it, man. It's my favorite. And then over here, Alan Bellman was at Tampa Comic Con, I think, 2 years ago. And I got these cool Cap Invaders prints from him, signed. And then here is the 2016 Captain America Tampa Comic Con poster, done by Neil Adams. So this is like my little Cap wall here. And then over here I have a couple more Captain America figures, and then I have a Venom, Author Saddam, beating the crap out of Spider-Man zombie print. And then the same person that I got the Red Sonja from, I got this X-23. And like I said, it's all done in pencil and inks, and I mean, it is freaking beautiful, man. So hung these up. And then here's my Harley Quinn prints. Love these. And this is more prints I got. Greg Horn went to the one of the first Comic Cons that I went to, so I got a bunch of prints from him. There's a Harley. That's a Greg Horn. I love that Joker Harley print there. There's a Galactus. They're all signed by him. Love that Galactus, man. And then a Mike Zeck, Wolverine. What is it? Captain America Annual number 8 cover. And then there's another Wolverine done by Greg Horn. And then, of course, Deadpool. And then back here is my Power Girl one that everybody loves. She's doing push-ups. And this guy right here is actually Greg Horn. He drew himself into the poster. But that's him. That's what he actually... That's his actual person. More movie posters. I got Bad Moon. I love horror movies and superhero movies. And there's my Spider-Man. And Hellboy movie print. Oh, and then back here is my Crow movie poster. And this is my Tampa Comic Con. Last year was the first year that I got a pass. Usually I just bought 3 days, or I just buy a ticket when I went. But this year, good news is, the Junkie was able to get a press pass for 2018. So pretty damn stoked about that. And then, like I said, more comics over here. Like I said, Miss Haley follows me everywhere I go. But yeah, and this here, pretty excited. Accomplished this year was my goal was to complete all Wolverine volumes, and I officially did it. Here's Volume 1. They consider his miniseries Volume 1, but there's 1, 2, 3 copies of 1, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here's issue number 3. There's 1, 2, 3, and then here's issue number 4, and I have a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have like 3 complete sets. And then here's volume 2. We got 3 copies of number 1. But yeah, there's volume 2, it goes all the way to here. And then here's volume 3. And then it goes to here, and then here's volume 4. Like I said, I have all complete volumes of Wolverine. Here's volume 5. Here's volume 6. Here's volume 7. Or actually, this is Wolverine Max. And then, what is this? Wolverines. I have that complete series. And then here is Wolverine Weapon X. And that goes to here. And then basically all that's in here are miniseries and one-shots of Wolverine. So basically this whole box is nothing but one-shots and a miniseries that involved Wolverine. Like I said, I'm trying to complete everything Wolverine. And then here is X-Men Volume 2. Or, you know, the Jim Lee X-Men. I have, I think I have a complete run of that, too. I do, guys. I have a complete run of Volume 2. And it went in from X-Men to X-Men, and then it went into X-Men Legacy. Yes, I do. I have a complete run of that. And then here starts my Uncanny X-Men, my Uncanny X-Men books. I have complete 180 to 544. And right now, my goal for this year is to work on 100 to 179. So, here's all my X-Men Volume 1 books. Or Uncanny X-Men. Like I said, I have 180 to 544 complete. And here is the other side of my desk. More books. And here is a little stool, or a little bench that I sit on. And that's what Miss Haley does. When I'm in here on my computer, she just sits right there just like that. Huh. But, yeah, that's it, guys. This is, like I said, this is the other side. This is a little bench that I sit on. I turn it sideways and I sit on it. I have a fan with my Star Wars popcorn tin that's never been opened. And like I said, there's 2 more short boxes there. But just a quick pan around. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. I like to do a room tour maybe once or twice a year. Just to show you guys, give you guys an idea what my collection looks like and how it's grown. But this year, I've been infatuated with the open box top. Oh, let me show you over here. On this side of my desk, I have more books. There's 3, 6, 9, 12 more boxes there. And have not read this yet, but looking forward. These are the books I got to read today. Outcast and Venom. I'm looking forward to reading that. But, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. I hope you enjoyed this. It'll be 2 parts. So, stay awesome, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me if there's anything you want to see. But, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Me and Miss Haley, we're out. Peace, guys.